Are you over 40 or even over 50 and now find yourself looking for a job? It's going to be a tough battle, but you can do it. We're going to talk about it next. Hello everybody, my name is John Dornoff. It is a dawn of a better life for you, your career, and your business. We're here to help you grow. Every Monday we post on personal growth, on Wednesdays we post on career growth, and on Fridays we post on business growth. We want to see you become successful in what you want to do with your life. And today we're talking about older workers, ones that are going out into the marketplace again for a job. It is not easy. Let's face facts. You are going to be discriminated against. There is a lot of companies out there who turn their noses up at older workers. Now, you're not supposed to discriminate, but let's face it, it happens. And it's going to happen to you. What can you do to help make sure that this happens less to you? Let's talk about some things you need to do to make sure that when you go in the marketplace, you're ready and up to date. First of all, look at your resume. Make sure that when you're applying for a job, and I've talked about it in other videos about making sure that you have plenty of keywords, that the resume is catered to each job you're applying for. Another thing you want to take a look at is simple things like your email address. Now, an email address, what's the big deal about that? It can show age. I still see people using Yahoo, AOL, those kind of email addresses. It just says old. You don't want to say that. The best one to use is to create a Gmail email. This is the one that is most popular. It's one probably 90% of the people use, and it shows that you're not using some outdated system nobody else is. You're keeping up with the times. Skills. You got to keep your skills up to date, especially when it comes to technology. You need to know how to use technology, all the current programs, especially within the area field that you are applying for. So what skills do you need to update? Also, along with that, I would look at make sure you know how to work all the typical programs that are used today. Obviously Microsoft Office, whatever specialized programs if you're a urban planner, you need to know how to use GIS. Even some younger employees don't know how to use GIS. So that's an advantage to you. Where can you get that train? Go take classes. There's all kinds of different softwares dependent on the industry you're looking at. So make sure you're up to date on all that technology. Another thing when it comes to technology, if you don't have a smartphone, get one. I know 90% of the people out there probably have a smartphone, but not only have one, but know how to use it. And know how to use it well. This will be an advantage for you. Also, when you're considering looking for a job, look at the corporate culture. There is a lot of tech companies that won't even look at you because if you're over 35. So take a look at that. Make sure, look at the industry you're going into or want to go into and make sure that it's one that's going to be acceptable. And, that's kind of stereotyping all tech companies and there's others that actually do consider, employees of all ages. So you may have to look at the company itself Be sure to demonstrate your knowledge, especially with stuff, computer programs or experience that is going to show you that you have an advantage. What it comes down to is you're going to need to, twice as hard sell yourself on why you're the best candidate for the job. Do you have knowledge that somebody else would not have? Do you, experience? What have you done? Now, getting back to your resume, make sure that your resume is not too full that makes it look like, oh, you're overexperienced or, have too much experience. The suggestions are, have no more than 10 to 15 years job experience. Beyond that, most of the job experience beyond 15 years is irrelevant anyway, unless it is specifically you have a job in your past beyond that that's specifically tailored for the position you're applying for. So make sure your resume is showing, 10 to 15 years of experience, good experience that's directly relatable to the position you're applying for. And of course, you have to be, on LinkedIn. People are going to be looking for, at your LinkedIn profile, so make sure it's up to date. It looks good. Make sure all the, things are filled. Make sure the picture's good. I mean, you looked at LinkedIn, you'll see some horrible pictures on there. Make sure it is a good professional picture. Most important is network. Your network is where the most likely place you're going to find a job, especially in the over 40 category. It's because people that know you, know the job you can do, and can refer you or recommend you to places that is going to hire you because you can do the job. It is difficult. You're going to have a longer time finding a job than somebody that's younger than you. And especially in these times right now where, unemployment's back up, a lot of people are being laid off because of coronavirus. Make sure that you are doing everything to say that you are the best candidate for the job. So what are some ideas you have to, help people find a job when they're over 40 or 50? Write them down in the comments section. And if you got something out of this video, please hit the subscribe button and hit that bell for notifications. As I said, we post 3 times a week on different subjects, including career and business growth. And we'll see you next time.